Afternoon. Yeah, here's the ugly four. Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening. Yeah, we're another Webby Sports Roundup here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. We're down to 3 all-shoes, as you know. So every single game, every football match, you can watch in my little manor in my corner with Jason and Julie. So come on down. We're going to be talking about Champions League last night and tonight, and we're also going to be talking about the VAR, the referee decisions over the past weekend, which is absolutely atrocious. I know Big Al's got a big comment, Big Simon's got a massive comment, and I'm sure Murphy will put a couple of comments in as well. So at the end of the day, Webby Sports Roundup, if you've not tuned in and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It is for free. You get us all for free in my little manor, and we're going to go through one at a time to say who they are, who they follow, and where they come from. Big man on the end.
Hi, Webby. I'm Sean, West Ham fan all my life, from Stratford, Leighton, East London, now out here in Tenerife.
And you're my, are you my number 4? Yeah, because Kevin's my number 5, isn't he?
They're Billy Bonds. They're Billy Bonds.
Billy Bonds. That's the first one. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for coming this afternoon. Everybody knows this man, but he's going to tell you who he is, where he comes from, and what the score is. Tell him, big man.
Simon from born in North London, moved to South London, Streatham when I was about 4, but always followed the Arsenal. Began to watch them for over 50 years now, and I just love them.
And you're my number
3.
Could be promoted soon.
If Terry don't come back to number 1, yeah, number 1.
That's a bit OCT. That's a bit OCT. And we got last but not least one of my big pals, Big Al. Al, please tell him.
Hi everybody, nice to see you all. My first match with the Toon Army was in 1958 when I was 5-year-old in the Leazes End on top of my dad's shoulders, and guess what? The match was the derby between Newcastle and Sunderland. Never forget that when I was 5-year-old. Support the Toon Army ever since. Big team.
Have you got? I think have we given you a number? Didn't we? We did give you a number, didn't
Aye,
we?
yeah, definitely.
Do you remember what it was?
9.
So you're number 9.
I'm number 9.
Cheer up. Oh God, right.
Sounds out of mind.
Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'll have a lot of
Can you tell
fun.
them who you are?
Yeah.
Or shall I tell them?
I think you tell them.
Well, this is Webby, Coventry City supporter all his life, but apart from he does have a soft spot for Man U, but he's had 3 pubs in 30 years and been in for 30 years. That's the man, Mr. Webb, the mayor of Cali.
Yeah, top boy. Cheers, big man. Thank you very much indeed. All here for a bit of fun. It buys us a cup of coffee or a bottle of beer, as you can see.
Water for me.
Yeah, water.
Typical Geordie, beer and hand.
Thanks to Julie and Jason for letting us use their premises. We'll put it all back together. So, right, first and foremost, I did say I want to talk about the Champions League first. We had a few teams from Britain in last night, and I got 1 or 2 tonight. Now, I'm going to put my bins on. I'm going to start with you, Si, because obviously at the Gunners, you took on Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine, who are 4th in their league. You are 3rd in the Premiership.
Yeah.
You watched the game. Give us just a bit of an insight to the game as quick as you can.
Slow, lethargic. Some people call it boring. A couple of my mates, not Arsenal fans, turned it off. They said it was so boring they couldn't be bothered to watch it. If you're an Arsenal fan, to get the 3 points and keep a clean sheet, it's a fantastic result. It don't matter if it's home or away. I get that people want to see sexy, attractive football. I get that. I do understand it because I want to see it. But you can't see it week in, week out. For 2 years,
You've got to switch it on when you've got to switch it on.
For 2 seasons, Arsenal played the best football in the league and not won the Champions, not won the league.
So it's job done. That's all you've got to do. Just go and win it.
Just go and win it. Don't matter how you win it, you've got to win it. And I don't think Shakhtar ever looked like beating us. Because we still had 2 or 3 more gears to get up into. You know, our bench wasn't that great. It was young. He brought a couple of them on. But I think, in the end, we won 1-0.
So
and we missed the penalty.
So well, that's the big Gunners. Second game last night, Villa Park, who's absolutely flying at the moment. Had a great season last year. Finished 4th in the Champions League. That's what they played last night. They played 12th place Bologna from Italy. Now, don't forget Bologna. If you checked out, they may have played 8. They've won 1. They've drawn 6 and only lost 1. That's what Italians do. They have good defences. And the Villa beat Bologna by 2-0. Did any of you three watch any of it or any of the highlights?
No.
Didn't see any highlights.
No, and I think Villa had a sending off as well. I'm sure.
Not
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they went down to 10 men and they still won 2-0. And you got another thing, you know, Bologna ain't been in Europe for 50 years.
Yeah, 50.
It's their first European appearance in 50 years.
So well done to the Villa. Emery
Yeah,
is
well
doing.
done, Villa.
Is he
Yeah,
doing a fantastic job?
they're doing well. I mean, I was listening to talk sport with Simon Jordan and White, first name is, and they're going on. The question was, can Villa win the Champions League? And I'm going, well, hold on a minute, they get a bit too carried away.
Yeah.
But I just hope that they obviously go as far as they can. You know,
Well, they played 3-1, you know.
And it's a Midland, yeah.
Played 3-1.
Yeah, they are. The top of the table.
Yeah.
Top of the table. But let's move on. Let's go to France. Let's go PSG taking on PSV. Now PSG, top of the table, obviously in the French league, taking PSV. They're top of the table in the Dutch league. And PSV have played 9 in their league. Lost none, drawn none. They've won all 9. That's why they came away with a 1-1 draw
And they was unlucky.
at PSG. Were they lucky?
I saw the highlights after the game. After the Arsenal game, TNT do a goal show for an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
And they show you all the goals and then talk about the game, like much what we're doing now.
Yeah.
But they got more money than us, so that's why they want.
They got money. No, that's
They got money full
they
stop.
got money.
They got money full stop.
We do it for love.
We do it for a laugh and we do it for love.
And a
for
friendship.
the love of the game and seeing our pals and
100%.
getting together.
Yeah.
But no, I think PSG were very lucky last night. They're not the same team. Arsenal beat them 2-0 the other week, and they're not the same team. PSV.
and you beat them last year. If I
Yeah,
remember.
they did.
Yeah, we did.
Easy.
We did.
Easy.
We did, yeah.
They beat them
We were
easy.
lucky then as well, but we played
But you
them
beat them
off.
easy.
Yeah, we did.
I'll tell you what, that's probably one of the best games I've seen Newcastle
It was-
play.
well,
Not that I watch them every week,
No.
but against that PSV
It was a good
last
game
year,
to watch. It was a
they
good
were
game to
superb.
watch.
Very good.
Right, 2 more to go in last night's Champions League. Let's move on. I do follow Real Madrid. I've been to see him twice, I must admit. I've seen David Beckham play. I've seen Ronaldo play, but the old Ronaldo. I've seen.
Who'd you go with? The Wally from the Monte Cristo?
I've seen. No, I
You
didn't.
did, didn't you?
No.
You went with the Wally from the Monte Cristo.
I went with Dawn. We went up, we had 3 or 4 days over in Madrid. I remember Dawn and I, Gran Via we stayed, nice hotel there, walked up the main big street to see the Bernabeu. And on the, I've said this story before, on the side it says Hoy, which means H-O-Y, which means today, Real Madrid against, who was it? It was the team from America. Carlos played for him. I'll think of it. Anyway, Carlos was short. I said, she went, okay, went back, got changed, went down.
How long ago was this?
Oh, bloody hell. I was just flipping it. Well, we could be 15 years, couldn't we? They beaten 2-0. I'll tell you what's played. Do you know some Manaman played? Carlos obviously played, he was taking corners. And
Well, the
Dawn,
Brazilian left back, Carlos.
yeah. And there was, I'll think of it off air in a minute. Anyway, so Dawn was there doing her nails, beyond the goal, super, and they won 2-0. Absolutely. And Ronaldo played, the old Ronaldo.
Fat one.
Yeah, the big one.
Fat one.
Yeah, he played.
El Gordo.
Got it, Luis Figo.
Luis Figo
Luis
played
Figo,
Portugal.
Luis Figo.
Portuguese, yeah.
And there was probably lots more, but just great to go
What
and watch
was it? An American, just an All-Stars
No,
team?
yeah, no,
Or was it an American
no, it was
league team?
it was a trophy of champions of Spain against the champions of Brazil. I think at that particular time. That must
Champions
have
of
been it.
America.
Yeah, or champions. Yeah, who they? God.
The World Club.
No, sorry. I'll think of it in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go on. So anyway, Real Madrid took on Dortmund, who
2-0
was
down.
7th in the league, and Real Madrid. Obviously, whoever was at that end of the pitch had a phenomenal night. I don't know which end they scored. You saw the highlights. And Dortmund was up 2.5
2-0
time,
up.
and you're
Couldn't believe
thinking,
it.
and that's why I
I
followed.
was laughing, to
I
be
thought-
honest. I was laughing.
And it ended up Real Madrid 5, Dortmund 2. Did you watch highlights?
I saw the goals. Yeah, I saw the goals. That Vinicius Junior.
That look, he scored hat-trick,
He
didn't he?
scored a goal last night.
Let me just check your comments.
If they're talking about the Goikarez goal last night, which they spoke about it a lot, right? But they're saying that the Vinicius goal was the goal of the night.
Is it?
Was,
Yeah.
Oh, it was cream.
I couldn't believe it when I seen the score. The Borussia Dortmund got beat that score. I couldn't believe it.
Well, they
Really
smashed
did,
Celtic, didn't they, the other week?
Yeah.
7-1.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I was watching.
Couldn't believe it.
I was watching.
I mean,
Coventry.
you've got to say that Real Madrid are favourites for that competition.
Well, every year.
Yeah,
Every year, John,
yeah.
because they know how to win
They know
it.
how-
But
Yeah.
but I want you to say that. But at the end of the day, it is the El Clasico this weekend, and Barcelona are playing great football,
Yeah.
and they are 3 points ahead of Real Madrid at this moment in
Yeah.
time. And it's the big El Clasico. I think on Saturday night. Don't quote me.
Where is it? China?
I'm not-
America? Where is it?
El Clasico. It's going to be home or away.
Yeah. That's what you think. Don't you remember where it was last year or the year before?
What was it?
China, 11 o'clock in the
Oh,
morning.
was it?
And now,
El Clasico. Yeah.
now they've just asked if they can take Atletico Madrid
Yeah.
v Barcelona or Atletico Madrid v Real Madrid to America.
No.
They've
In the
asked,
league.
they've asked La Liga if they'll sanction it.
Dear.
But it's talk about somebody talking about a Premier League game out there.
Oh,
Out
that's soon.
yeah.
That's coming soon.
I'll tell you what. The day that happens is the day
It's
that
done.
it's finished.
Yeah.
Finished.
Well, totally.
But it's going to
And
happen.
yeah, but what could happen is you've got to have the fans revolt against that, like they did with
No one goes.
with that Super League,
Super League, yeah.
Super League.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Arsenal fans, the Tottenham
Yeah.
fans, all the teams were against it in the UK, and that's what's got to happen.
But
the fans,
Sean, you know-
can't have that.
That Super League, right, they were on about a few years ago, it's been superseded now, I think, by this Euro League.
Yeah.
All these
Yeah.
things have
They-
been
it
changed.
keeps
They've
cropping up
changed all
every
the
now and
leagues
again.
everything
Listen,
like that. Everyone's
listen.
in a league now.
What they've done now with the Champions League
Yeah.
is the Super League we never got 2 years ago.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
all
Correct,
they've done.
Simon, correct.
They-
It's
they-
another way round,
It's
isn't
another
it?
way round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
More money, more
More money,
games,
more
sell it
games.
to China,
Yeah.
sell it to America. Hold on, sorry.
No, no,
right?
carry on, please.
The fans revolt for if they do move a West Ham Tottenham, an Arsenal Tottenham, a Chelsea West Ham game to America, it won't matter because there's that many English fans in America.
Yeah.
If we don't go, which
Yeah.
we wouldn't,
Yeah.
we never would sanction it.
But
We
you're not going to
never
get the
would.
true fans. That's the
No,
point,
but
isn't it?
you're going
Who's
to
paid
get
their
all them
tickets.
Well,
Yanks
plus about
will
that,
go.
there's a travel cost.
No,
all
but
over the
it's
place.
all about money, and it will
Yeah,
generate
money.
a lot of money.
Yeah,
It
but
will-
money for who?
Yeah, but well,
What about us?
yeah.
Not for us.
No,
Not for the
I agree.
actual
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
How
you're
long have
spot
you
on.
been a season holder for? 50 years. Have you ever got a free programme? Right. The only time you get £4
He has got a
off-
free. He has got a free.
No, when you go corporate, you
Yeah.
get one.
Right. The
Yeah.
only time you get a free programme is club level
Yeah.
at Arsenal.
Or he's nicked
And
it
you
off
can-
somebody that won't get the
you can
ground.
take as many as you want.
Yeah.
You can take
yeah.
as many as you want.
Yeah, for sure.
But you've got to be in the club level.
But no, the day I can see the money, and it's going to be a big money spinner for the Premier League.
Yeah.
For your average supporter, I
It's
think
no
that
good.
it is no good, and that cannot
Dump
happen.
it. Dump it.
The other thing with this Super League, or whatever it was, where the Euro League, right, is putting more pressure on the team and the players because they're having more games to play
Yeah.
outside the Premiership, whatever. They're having to travel all over the
They
world.
moan,
trying
teams
to
moan
win.
when they've got a European away game
Yeah.
over to France or Belgium. They
Yeah,
moan.
yeah.
How are they going to get on with a game?
Flight to
in-
America,
yeah.
9 hours.
Yeah, well, 12 hours if it's on the other Los
On the
Angeles.
side,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
possible.
not fair. It's not fair on the management of our clubs. It's not
No.
fair on the players.
Yeah.
Having the extra stress and all the rest of them flying around, travelling around.
I don't really care about
and
the
all
players,
that,
to
you
be
know what
honest,
I mean?
because they don't want enough money as it
Yeah,
is.
for
Well,
sure.
that's it. Yeah, but it's putting pressure on the way they play a game.
Yeah, he's putting pressure on them, but it's not fair to the fans.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
and for me, first and foremost, it's got to be about the fans.
Yeah.
Right? It's got to be about
Yeah.
the fans.
Yeah.
And touching on what you said, Al, about the games, right? The
Yeah.
amount of games that they play.
Yeah.
Why do you think we've got so many injuries this season?
Yeah.
Not just Arsenal.
Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle.
Yeah,
Isaac's been out for
14, 15 injuries.
Right? How many injuries have you had this
Yeah.
season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Liverpool, look at their keeper out for weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's been so many injuries because of too much football.
And also, so not only that, with these players of today, they're not footballers; they're athletes.
Yeah.
And their body is at the
They're
maximum of 100% in every shape or form.
Yeah.
So everything is just waiting to go ping,
Boing.
Yeah.
But if they went and
somebody's
played,
gonna go.
think of it again. If they went and played Los Angeles or whatever, what time of the day? So are you going to get a 6-year-old lad that supports West Ham, got a season ticket with his dad at 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever time,
Waking
watching the
up.
game?
No, it's just, once you've got to school the
So
next
it's all
day.
against it. Right, let's move on. Right, we're going to Austria now. Sturm Graz, who's top of the table of Austria, taking on my boys Sporting Lisbon. I follow Sporting Lisbon, Greenham. The reason why is because of Jokeres. Gyökeres, ex-commentary. We sold him for 20 odd million. He's worth 100 million of anybody's money.
Euro.
They won, all right, euros. If they won 2-0 last night, he is the main man, I'll tell you. He could play for Arsenal, Tottenham,
We're
anybody.
getting him.
You got it.
We're
I
gonna
want
get
it.
him.
You know what, Webby? I can't understand why a British club never come in for him anyway.
For 20 million?
He's on your doorstep. He's
For
at
20
Coventry.
million at Coventry,
Yeah.
why didn't no one
I know.
believe in him?
I don't know.
And are
No,
these
no.
agents real? Are they real?
Limited
All they're
time.
after is money.
These,
Cream
not,
and rock.
sorry, not agents, scouts.
Scouts.
How rubbish must your scouting system
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
not to have gone and seen
Yeah,
this
but
kid?
it's every club scouting system.
Yeah,
everyone,
Yeah,
I
because,
mean
because
everyone.
he's a Premier League player.
Everyone
so
see
you've got
it.
20 Premier Leagues club that's missed out on that.
Yeah.
And we had this conversation many times.
many
How
times.
good he was. Hey, he's got to go to a club.
tell
We've
you.
sniffed around him. Probably
Yeah.
loads of clubs.
Yeah.
But no one actually bit the bullet.
He went for about 20 million in time.
Yeah.
But we have got a good,
85 now.
we've got a good 10-15.
Release
Yeah.
calls, 85
We've got a
million.
good 10-15% sell-on clause.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
And last night they won 2-0. He scored a great goal.
Have you
and
seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I know, you saw it. And an assist as well. So, and they won 2-0. Super.
This goal, right? So, he's received the pass on the left-hand side touchline, right? The defender is goal side of him. There's no way he gets round this defender.
This is what he gets
There's no way he gets round this defender. Sean, he turns this defender inside out, right? Gets past him, goes past him, get it in the box with the ball. Mate sits the goalie down, dribbles past another defender, just smashes in the net.
That's
the
what he did.
goal is phenomenal.
That's what he did for Coventry. I told everybody. Honestly,
Yeah,
look.
yeah, I remember you, like
You know?
we bumped each other in the petrol station. didn't we?
Yeah, hundred times. I tell you, I
Yeah,
watched him in
and-
Coventry, and I showed you,
Yeah.
and I went, look at that. On the halfway line, he turned 3 players, and they were gone. He left them for dead.
Where did Coventry get him from?
We got him from Brighton for about 1.2. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
And that's
for Brighton.
unlike them.
Yeah.
No, they don't let that slip through.
Right, let's have a quick look at. So you've got 36 clubs in this Champions League, okay? So you've got Villa, have won 3 from 3. Good luck to the Villa, big Midlands club. Arsenal.
Don't let Dino hear you say that. He'll tell you about we.
Sorry, Dino. You won last night 2-0 against Bolton, so you're a happy chappy. Arsenal 1-2, drawn 1. You've got Liverpool 2 from 2, and then you've got Man City 1-1, drawn 1, and Celtic have won 1 and lost 1. So that's the latest of those. Now, 36 club in the Champions League. Now, do you know something? I've not even checked it. Who's going to be top 8, top 15, or whatever?
12, isn't it?
Is
12.
it top
I
12?
think 12.
12's going to go through.
12 go through, and then I think it's the next 8 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, no.
And then they go in, they play each other,
yeah.
and I think there's another
So
another
more
8,
games.
another 8 that go into a playoff round, and 10 just get nothing.
Okay.
Something like that it is.
Right, 4 games tonight. So I want to get to these other big issues in a minute, very quickly. We've got Atlanta taking on Celtic, who's my
I'll be watching
team.
that. I'll be
Yeah,
watching that. Obviously.
then you've got Barcelona taking on Bayern Munich.
That's
That will
another
be
one
a
I'll be
crack.
watching.
That, is
Definitely
he,
watching that.
is he fit? Is he fit?
Who?
Harry?
Harry Kane.
Talk to him about him. I don't care if he's fit or not.
What's the
What do
matter?
I care?
What's the matter with you three Muppets? Don't you know if
What?
you're Harry Kane, nobody
Harry,
really
is Harry fit? Harry the dog? Harry who? Harry Hill? Harry Seacombe?
Well, Barcelona Bayern Munich tonight as well.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Murphy. You showed your age now. We're off. Shut up with your Muppets. Right, third game, we're looking at Man City, Etihad, who's the big boys of obviously English Premiership at the moment. They've got 4 on the bounce. They're taking on Sparta Prague tonight. And then you got my number 2, Terry. He's already sent us videos of the Muppet, and they're taking on Leipzig away. He's gone there with a couple of his pals. So good luck to Liverpool tonight. We want every British team to do well. Is that right or wrong?
Yeah, right, yeah, the British team.
Obviously, these two don't agree with me.
There's a couple.
There's a couple.
Not mentioning any names.
Especially on
but one of
Thursday.
them's right near
Especially
Arsenal.
on Thursday.
Listen, at the end of the day, let's bring my number.
Give that to Rangers as well.
Yeah, and Rangers. Good to Rangers.
Let's
of
bring
course.
number 99 in.
Let's bring my number 99. Listen,
Thursday night football.
Foggy is my number 99. Massive, massive Tottenham fan. Drinks in the Oakwood in Leon C over there near Southend. So pop in, get a drink off him. You got no chance. That's number 1. Number 2, he's doing his own little vlogs now. Foggy 007. Oh, you're having a tin bath, ain't you, Foggy? He is the Facebook page man.
I'm the tin bath, I had a tin bath.
Oh, you want to? I know, I did. so if you want to go onto our Facebook page, Webby Sports Roundup. Foggy's on it. He puts other bits and pieces on it. He's an absolutely top fella. And we're trying to get 3,000 subscribers ASAP. So get on there, subscribe for free, and you speak and listen to this lot. Right. That's your Champions League. We're not going to talk about last week's Premier Division because we know what's happened. We're going to do another vlog for Saturday morning, as we all know, all the predictions of the Saturday games, and you can watch every single game, including Coventry Luton, as you can see up here. Saturday 12:30, but I'll be at my house. Don't want to be outside, and I've got to be.
And everyone's invited round because don't want to be out. So you can all go around and get some free pasties, free sausage rolls, and free bottles of Heineken.
Yeah, right.
Why she's doing her nails as well?
What she's doing in there?
That's why she's doing Webby's now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Give
say
a Webby a manicure.
He's got his hand out here, getting a manicure, watching the match.
Will you three muppets shut it? Alright? I've also been to a Real Madrid. Shut up. I've been to a Real Madrid game twice. I saw Real Madrid taking on Atletico Bilbao when David Beckham played for them.
For Real Madrid.
Right,
And they were 1-0 down at home. Me and Dawn, or Dawn and I, was right at the top. They had heaters all round. 1-0 down, they were half time. Beckham come on second half, and they won 2-1. Absolute. That man was a genius. Still is. Lovely
Why did they
fella.
have heaters for old people upstairs? I'm just asking.
Yeah, you three keep looking at me, pals. I said, because you know you three, what's going to happen in a minute, don't you?
Why it's always hot in Spain?
Is that what it is? Well, listen, let's go away from
I
that.
head from over here.
Oh, shut up. Right, listen. This is the next subject, okay? The next subject is about VAR and referees over the weekend. We all watch various games, whether we watch it on Sky Sports, TNT, and so on and so forth. And I think we were all discussing the way they're treating the fans, the players, and what have you. I'm going to bring Big Si on first, because he's not going to pick on his Arsenal game. He's going to pick on another Premiership game where he really feels disgusted. So, Simon, give me your views on a game which you said off air, please. Which the game is going to be between?
Yeah, Southampton and Leicester. Southampton and Leicester.
Talk now. I'll check the time.
I can not believe what I saw. Right, so Southampton get a corner, and Jordan Ayew has got hold of the Southampton defender's shirt. Now this defender must be 6'4", right? And Jordan Ayew, you know, he's tiny, but he's got hold of the back of his shirt, right at the bottom tip of his shirt. He's got hold of it. He's got hold of it just inside the D, so just inside the area. And he's held onto it. The geezer has got to the 6-yard box with the ball, but the goal is caught in. Yeah. Right? Now, he's held onto his shirt. Alan Shearer counted this, not me, for 5 seconds plus, right? And there was no penalty given. There was no yellow card. There was nothing given. 2 minutes later, up the other end, Leicester attacking. Fatawu crosses a blinding ball. Yeah. And Vardy is gonna kick it in. A geezer pulls him back. Vardy goes over, the ball goes over the bar. Referee blows. He doesn't give anything at first. He waits, as Moji analysing in his head. Then he goes to the monitor, penalty and a red card. Fine, it is a penalty and it is a red card. But what about the other end? Why didn't that get reviewed? I need to know why, because it's not a red card, it's a penalty and a yellow card for Ayew. It has to be 1,000,000%. Yeah. Then when you watch Match of the Day and you listen to the pundits, what we're doing, they're analysing it, right? Yeah. And this is where I got the 5 seconds on, because Alan Shearer says about 5 seconds. But what no one understands is what the referee came out and said. Andy Taylor was the ref, right? Yeah. He said he never got involved with VAR or anything to do with it, because there's no way the tug on the shirt would have impacted the play. Right? Now, if you're pulling my shirt at a corner,
Yeah.
and I'm a 6'4" defender, and I can knock balls in with my head. How are you not impacting my play? If you've got hold of my shirt, the shirt was this far away. He had the tip of the shirt, and it was far away. He was holding up with the deal.
I think if you look at all corners in every game, there's always shirt pulling going on.
Yeah, well, it's this new one now, but it's the new one now, but it's the facing.
Yeah.
So the ball's coming this way, so you're looking at the ball, you're the forward, I'm the defender, and I'm like that.
Yeah.
And I'm
In the
like
face,
that. Now
in the
they're
face.
supposed to stop
In the
that,
face.
and it's supposed to be a penalty.
Yeah.
Or something, but the ref just blows a
Could be
whistle
fair.
and says, no more. Stop now, no more.
Yeah.
It's not good enough. No. It's not good. I'm not saying every time someone gets their shirt pulled, it's a penalty or a yellow card. But this was so blatant.
Yeah.
It was so blatant.
I think what you basically say is
and nothing happened.
we just need some
Consistency.
consistency.
All I want is that word. Look, I'll go back to Arsenal. I don't care if we're going to send Arsenal players off. It doesn't matter to me. If it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
But all I want is, if Declan Rice kicks the ball away,
Yeah.
and you give him a second yellow, you send him off. When João Pedro kicked the ball away, give him a yellow card.
Yeah.
Not
Just
consistent.
do it.
Yeah.
Because when Odegaard, when Trossard done it, you give him a second yellow. But when Doku done it, he got nothing.
Yeah.
How can it be? It can't be. I'm not picking Arsenal games. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm
Yeah,
not.
but you're picking that because you watch them.
You watch it, yeah.
I see it, and I can't believe sometimes what I see.
But the
this Southampton game
Yeah.
really give me the ump. Because Leicester went on and won it 3-2.
Yeah.
I'm not, listen, I've got no ties to either club.
2-0 down, weren't they?
Yeah, 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want Russell Martin to get sacked. Of course I don't, but I don't want Steve Cooper to get the sack.
Yeah.
I just think a draw would have been a fair result.
Yeah.
But Leicester won it in the 97th minute and they won it 3-2 because Southampton had 10 men.
Yeah, the corners is one for me lately, I must admit. Even last time QPR comment, every time there's a corner, you're looking, thinking, he's pushing him and he's pushing him and he's hitting him and the ref, I'm thinking, oh my God.
It's hard. It's
impossible.
I say, but when a corner goes on, I mean, you've probably got about 5 or 6
Couples,
tussles.
5 or
Yeah.
6 couples,
Going on.
yeah.
You can't look at it, and there's so much shirt pulling
Argy
going on.
bargy.
Yeah.
At what stage does a pull of the shirt become a free kick or a penalty?
Well-
at what stage? They're making it very
Well,
difficult.
all right. Well, there was one the other week, right? West Ham. Someone held Antonio's hand.
Yeah.
And do you know what they said?
No.
Do you know what VAR come out and said?
No.
It was a fleeting moment.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fleeting. So when you fleeting become, you're holding me.
Yeah.
You're holding me. I'm trying to get the ball. I'm a centre forward. I can knock that in.
Yeah.
But you've got hold of me.
Can't do it.
Nothing happened.
I think that was the
Webby,
Ipswich
nothing.
game, but unlucky enough it didn't matter.
No,
the
because
result,
you
but it
won
could have done.
4-1.
But it could
But
have been.
nothing happened.
Yeah.
There was no VAR check. There was, and when VAR did actually get involved and we got the reason, the reason was it was a fleeting moment and it wouldn't have impacted the game. You've got hold of my hand, mate.
Well,
You're
there's
impacting me.
There's two other things I want to let's bring Alan in. He's got a good comment
The
about
only thing I would say about VAR, it is interfering with the gameplay on the pitch.
Yeah.
There is no consistency with the referees. VAR is taking the referees, the 3 officials on the pitch, they're taking their responsibility away from them. And it's taking too long and interfering with the game. 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes sometimes, the VAR is sitting there recording that. Fans are getting upset, players are getting frustrated with it.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, it's up to the referee to make a decision. Hang on a minute, get rid of the VAR, please, and then give the responsibility to the linesman.
To the referee
and
and the linesman.
And give them responsibility, because the referees at the minute, the way I've been watching what you've been saying, Simon, is that the referee's got 2 heads going at the minute, should I say, of the archer, my own in. The VAR is taking the responsibility away from the referee. From the old days, his word is final.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We've now got 2 people on VAR, 3 people on VAR.
I'm just going to say, how many people are in VAR? They
In
do
Stockley
check the
Park, in
camera.
Stockley Park, there's 3 or 4, 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's minimum of 3.
It's getting too complicated. The game is getting too complicated. It's taking the presence of the referee away from the game. It's him on the pitch with the whistle. It says foul, booking, whatever, warning. Not somebody in a camera 300,
No,
400 miles away.
I know, but they go up there because they know they've got the camera and they can claw back for a few seconds, can't they? And they can look back and say, yes, it was offside, yes, it was over the line, and that's the reason why they've gone to that.
So what's the point of having a referee on the pitch when it's going to be overruled by somebody else 300-400 mile away? It's in a little cupboard somewhere with a TV
Do you know
or the back of a van.
Do you know what? I don't think there's any solution to this.
No.
There isn't.
There is
Just
no
get rid of
solution.
it.
It's going to get worse.
Just get rid of
There's
it.
always, we could be sitting here in 100 years' time, no
Yeah.
VAR,
Yeah.
and there's going to be decisions that go against you or for
Yeah.
you.
But I'd rather
just
it be
cannot.
human eye.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be human eye error.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Arsenal got a penalty last night from VAR.
Yeah,
Right? How many games in are we in the League? 7 Premier League games?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, whatever.
Eight games,
Something
right?
like that,
And we've
yeah.
had 4 Champions League games,
Yeah.
right? Arsenal had a penalty all season. We got one last night and it was never a penalty. It was never, ever, ever a penalty.
We didn't score.
No, we didn't score.
No.
We missed it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Who
glad.
missed it?
Trossard.
Yeah.
He's had the worst 2 games so far that I've seen since we
Yeah.
had him. But anyway, the ball's come over.
amazing.
Right, the ball's come over.
Yeah,
Trossard is in line with the defender.
Yeah.
But the ball's coming this way. So Trossard's missed the ball. He's hit the defender's arm,
yeah,
and the referee. And all of a sudden, I said to my niece who was watching with me, they're going to give a penalty here.
yeah,
And they've sent him over to the monitor. Now the ref hasn't given it.
yeah,
They've gone in his ear hole
yeah,
and said, go and have a look at this at the monitor. For what reason, I'll never know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was never a penalty in a million years. And
Can
I'm
I-
glad he missed it.
Can I just change not change subject, but change the game, which I did see parts of it, and we all know Molyneux, Wolverhampton Wanderers, bottom of the table. Why they're bottom, I don't know. Every time I've seen them,
They've
Right.
got down to VAR from last season.
they're not playing bad. They've got a cracking little side. They can't play for 90 minutes. This goal for Man City, everything for me seems to go to Man City. Now I want to know, all 4 of us, John Stone scored it. Was it a goal or was it not a goal? Was it or was it? I mean, Sean, what was your verdict of that goal?
I've seen it. He come off his shoulder, didn't it? Did he come off his shoulder?
But the thing
What,
is,
John Stones?
Yeah.
No, he had it in. Powerful header.
He had it in.
Powerful header, but what they're saying is Bernardo Silva, who's 5'2" and a Risler player,
Oh yeah, right.
was backing into the
the
keeper,
goal,
backing
yeah.
into him.
Yeah.
But they said by the time Stones got his head on the ball, he was away from the keeper.
Exactly.
Right? But
And both, but was he?
Jason, was it a corner or a free kick? Right, so all right, I was gonna say, and I'll hold my hands up here, you can't be offside from a corner because they're screaming
No,
offside.
you can't.
No, but everyone was screaming at first offside.
Yeah.
But you can't be offside. So then you've got to look at the eye line of the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And for me, that stops it being a goal. Because the ref has disallowed the goal.
But they were looking
The
sideways
ref
and,
has
and looking behind.
The ref has disallowed the goal.
Yeah.
Whoever, Stockley Park again, have gone in his ear hole, go and look at the monitor. As soon as he goes and looks at the monitor, right, I guarantee you this. If it was anyone else but City, that goal ain't given.
Yeah. No, listen, I'm going to
If
say
that was Arsenal,
It's the other way round.
if that was Arsenal, that goal is not given 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Alan?
I didn't see the match, but I'm listening to what you're saying. I totally agree with the interference by VAR and all the rest of it.
But that was a...
It's a farce.
We all wanted 1-0. We didn't want Man City because we wanted
Listen
close.
to me.
And
Let me say
don't
this,
know.
right? You're a rugby man,
Yeah,
right?
as well
You're
as-
a
yeah,
rugby
yeah.
man, right? And you watch a little bit of cricket, right? every
Yeah,
now and
yeah,
again,
yeah,
right?
sure.
Now, so when you have the VAR at rugby, now
Yeah.
this ain't at Stockley Park. This geezer's upstairs in the stands.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He tells you,
Yeah.
and you tell the crowd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
With cricket, the same.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
The ref set the umpire phone says, give me rolling ball, roll that through again, and all the crowd, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, whoever's there can hear it.
Yeah.
We get nothing. All they've done this season is give it to commentators.
Yeah.
So commentators can tell us before the review's over. We hear Gary Neville spouting about it's been given, it's not been given,
Yeah.
it's offside, it's not offside. How can a commentary team, right, have the chat, but us as paying football public,
Of course.
and a lot of money.
Yeah.
Season ticket Arsenal this year, 1,100 quid. I
Yeah.
don't know what yours was. I don't know what yours are. I don't know what yours are. But my season ticket this year is
800.
Right, it's a lot of money, Sean.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's a lot of money, right?
4 to 6, yeah. Championship anyway.
All you want, give us the chat that you're having.
Yeah.
Let us hear why you think
Yeah.
or what's going on.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Because I don't know if anyone watches. I'm going to go back to Arsenal again because it's what I watch, right? Now, Arsenal Bournemouth the other day, I don't know if you watched it. Oh, well, you might. You was 12:30, right? So, Saliba's pulled the fella down. Yeah, I don't believe it was a red card. The refs give a yellow. Everyone's happy. The lino, everyone's happy. All that they've done, the worst thing they could ever have done at a football match.
Yeah.
They've panned the camera to Howard Webb. He's got his phone out, tapped a few buttons and touched his earpiece. Next thing you know, Rob Jones is going to the monitor.
Yeah, he's rang me, isn't he? My uncle.
Don't do it. Don't do things that are going to make people start having conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
for sure. Yeah.
Because why did you do that?
But sometimes also...
Don't put the camera
I
on
didn't, I
him.
didn't see the sending. I saw
No, I didn't.
the
No.
last 25
I didn't
minutes.
see it, yeah.
Don't put the camera on Howard Webb for him to get his phone out
Yeah.
and
they do.
touch his earpiece.
No, that's right. Yeah, I know.
And all of a sudden, Rob Jones is going, bloody
So
monitor.
everybody's going to blame Howard Webb now.
Of course they are. They're going to say, did he influence?
Did
They're
he-
already
did
saying
he- or
it.
did he interfere?
Did he
Yeah.
influence
Did he
the sending
interfere?
off?
Yeah, for
Then the PGMOL
Yeah.
have come out with, no, he didn't, because he can hear them, but they can't hear him.
Yeah.
What a load of...
What's wrong?
I'm not having that. If they can hear him, he can hear them.
Yeah.
Sorry, if he can hear them, they can hear him.
Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean.
There's no way in the world that he's going to have one-way traffic. He's the governor.
Yeah.
He's the governor of PGMOL.
Yeah.
He's the governor.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
sends referees to Saudi Arabia for 20 grand a game.
Yeah, he does.
English refs. Oh, you go this week, you go next week. You might be all on a rota.
Yeah.
But the people paying them that 20 grand, where's that money come from? Do you know? Man City's owners. Because they own the Saudi Pro
Sorry,
League.
great program, yeah, gotcha.
So they're paying the 20 grand.
Yeah.
So if there's an incident,
Yeah.
why am I going to bite the hand that feeds me?
Yeah, for sure, yeah, go on to you.
The Chelsea-Liverpool game, the geezer Tosin should have got sent off. I believe he should have got sent off.
Yeah.
He never did because they said Colwill was too close. He would have got round, right? But if they send off the Chelsea player,
Yeah,
that impacts City,
yeah.
right? If they send off the Arsenal player, it don't impact City.
No, sure.
For me, I know people are going to say you're biased,
Prejudice on that
you're
respect.
prejudiced on City,
Yeah, sure.
right? City are a great side, I
Yeah.
don't deny
Oh,
it.
great to
and
watch.
they've been champions for 4 years on
Yeah,
the
they
bounce.
have. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
But there's always going to be that but. They've got all these charges.
Yeah.
Right, it's taken years to come to fruition.
yeah.
You look at Everton, you look at Forest.
they
you
said
look-
there's 5 or 6 now, isn't it? Leicester, Forest, Everton.
Well,
There's 5 or 6.
Well, Leicester beat it. Leicester
Yeah,
beat
Leicester-
their
yeah,
first
yeah,
charge, right,
yeah,
for the Premier League.
Yeah.
So if Leicester's lawyers are 10 million, right, and they can beat it, City's
Yeah.
lawyers are 100 million.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to beat it.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know my thing in the game? Is about players as well. You know, and they fall down. You haven't been touched. Even last night there was incidents. Yeah, they were half of a bunch of pussies. I really do.
Well, there
feel
was a couple in your game.
there was one last
The
night.
Tottenham
Coventry
Tottenham
QPR.
players.
Yeah, Coventry with Hadji, and he went
It
down.
happens in all games, doesn't it?
Oh no,
they're all at it.
that's
aren't
what does me. I really. He went down. I
Hey,
went,
no, just have a look. If you see the women's team, England team, right,
Yeah.
or the women's team, like Newcastle or any Premier Club,
Yeah.
women's teams, watching
Yeah.
them play, they get knocked down, they go, oh,
Yeah,
get up
right,
and away.
yeah.
Back up. Yeah, they
Hey.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Footballers these days,
I've
like
watched a couple of games with, and I
Yeah.
tell you what, absolutely
Tackles, some
crackers,
tackles fly in.
crackers.
Right,
Brilliant.
and they get
I
straight
think
up.
all
Yeah.
clubs have got the players. I mean, we've got a couple of West Ham that just really infuriate me. You
Yeah.
know, Paquetá for one, he just
Yeah.
goes down like.
Sacker spuds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know what I'll say? He gets booked for it, Sean.
Yeah, no, he does get booked.
He gets booked
Yeah, he
for
does,
it.
yeah.
Other players don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah,
They're
but
bluffing.
every club has got their players that do
Yeah,
go
yeah, for
over.
sure. It's
yeah.
same every week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every
They're
time.
ballerinas.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
ballerinas.
But
What,
in-
before we finish
in
the
your
show,
game, sorry, in your game the other day,
Which
two
one
of
then?
that mob went over, right? And they got shot by snipers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like they got shot by
the line there like
snipers.
that.
It's like they
arms
were
out,
dead.
like
Flat
that.
out starfish.
Oh, yeah, seen
And you
it.
think they're dead, Sean? You're waiting for the air ambulance.
Yeah,
Because you think they're dead.
Yeah, disgusting, isn't it?
It's disgusting,
Yeah, yeah.
Webby. It's not on, mate.
Then the trainer
Which is the
comes up
money
with
they're on as
something
well.
easier.
Money.
It's an entertainment sport.
But that's not over entertainment.
But it's been going on for years, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
the European style.
Yeah, but it's
it's
fun
the
football,
South
yeah, we never started
I mean,
it.
watch it,
Liverpool.
Argentina in
South
66.
America. No, definitely. That's what they started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right, before we move on, before we shut the show up, anybody want to bring anything during the week? Alan, anything you want to say?
No,
that you're not too happy with? You're okay with your Newcastle boys?
Not at the minute.
No?
Not at the minute.
It's all good, it's all slow up a bit
we
there
can't-
with
we
Newcastle,
can't score goals at the minute. There's a problem there. We had 21, 22 chances in the last game that we played, right?
Yeah.
And people are complaining about the fact that the football is this, the football is that, you know. And I think you've got to give the players time.
Yeah.
We've got so many injuries, right? But there's no excuse. We had 22 chances on play the other day.
You've got to put one
And
of them away, yeah.
You're correct.
Where's-
We've got a
where's-
problem scoring.
The ex-Coventry player, just think with names, the little guy, like number 9, number 10.
Armstrong.
No, he's at Southampton now.
Yeah, he's gone, yeah.
No, not Armstrong. One of the top goal scorers for Newcastle. God, flip me out.
No.
Played for Coventry, scored a lot of goals.
What recent?
Oh, God. He hasn't left you, has he? Can't think of what his name. God.
Trippier, no.
No, I'm talking not number 9, number 10. Little guy. He's played for
Callum Wilson.
Callum Wilson.
Callum
He's
Wilson.
been injured.
He's
He's
been
just
injured.
coming back.
He's
He's
injured.
coming back
Callum
now.
Wilson, wasn't
He's
it?
just coming back
That's
now.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's coming back now.
Yeah.
But I think where you've gone wrong, for me, is you played Gordon as a centre forward. He ain't a centre forward.
Yeah, he's a winger.
He has to play on the left wing.
Yeah,
he's a winger.
If
Yes.
Arteta said tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm buying Andy Gordon for £100 million, I'll buy his hands off.
The only reason why he was playing
He's
as
that
a
good.
forward because
For me, he's that
He's good up there.
Yeah.
He is that good.
Right,
And
okay.
he scores goals.
Well, the reason why he's there is because Isaac's just come back from injury.
Yeah.
Callum Wilson's been
Callum
out.
Wilson's
So
been
they've
out.
tried to change the format a little bit because he is a
To
goal
find
scorer when he wants
the
to be.
false line.
Yeah.
To find
Okay.
the false
Yeah.
line.
All right, cheers, I appreciate that. Let's go to the big man, Sean Murphy on the A. West Ham, what's your thoughts at this moment in time, last week and this week to come, Sean?
It's disappointing, but it's early days with Lopetegui. I'll stick with him for the moment.
As you know, I've got a lot of West Ham.
A lot of people are now saying Lopetegui out. You know, I mean,
No,
I've got to give him a
it's
chance.
too early.
You've got to give him a chance.
Well, you know,
But one
Wag-
thing I would like to say, not about West Ham, but Brighton, they just every week they
They turn them over.
Don't they?
Yeah.
They're a little club. They're good. They ain't got a massive support. They get rid of their best players. They get rid of their manager, and no matter who they bring in, they're just a
He
good,
turns it on.
well-run club.
Fantastic.
What
Good
they
machine. They've got a good
sixth,
machine there.
seventh,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But,
Well run
and,
machine.
and I'll tell you one of the reasons why. Their owner, Tony Bloom, he's for the club,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't
the
put the
difference.
money in and take the money out.
No.
The guy's got so much money,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to him. It's
No.
his love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we've spent so much more money than Brighton will ever spend.
Yeah.
But look at us.
Can't
I mean, look
compete.
at- Yeah,
Yeah, but look, they bought Casado for £5 million. So
Yeah.
for 110, 122
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
around.
Right, to Chelsea, Cucurella they got for next to
McAllister.
nothing. Right, McAllister. Right, the
Liverpool.
list is endless.
Yeah,
And look who's scoring their goals from now.
they will be.
He's 33
Danny
years
Welbeck.
old
Danny
and
Welbeck.
he's still smacking them in.
I'm just
Well, he
just
scored
really
for against Man
impressed
United a
with
couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Right,
First
he
goal, yeah.
scored for United.
I'm
He
just-
scored for Arsenal.
I'm just really impressed with them. The Tottenham game.
They are.
Down and out at half time,
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, no, they're a good side, and
They're
a
a
lot
good
of people
club.
thought when they got rid of Graham Potter
Yeah.
and got rid of this one and that one,
That's
and
gonna be
then
the end of it.
they had De Zerbi, he got
Yeah.
into Europe, and then they couldn't agree new terms,
Yeah.
whatever he wanted, so he
Yeah.
left for Marseille,
Yeah, superb.
and now they've got this Hertzler.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a mate who supports Millwall, right? Dino, the black cab driver.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
But he loves football like us, right? Now he said to me, a year ago, maybe 10 months ago, maybe a year.
Yeah.
There's a geezer in Germany. He said he's 32.
Yeah.
He said he manages St. Pauli. He
Pauli.
said, now let me tell you about this manager. He said he's the new
St.
Pep.
Pauli.
He said he's the new Pep.
Yeah.
6 months later, he's at Brighton.
Yeah.
Absolutely turning the gaff upside down.
Yeah.
And this kid,
Do you know what St. Pauli is? Hamburg. I've been there.
Yeah, they play.
I stayed in a hotel next to it. A big shit dog, if you put the expression. But, yeah, they're
and
so
he
cool.
picked this manager out of a bunch.
Yeah.
Right? And the geezer's turning it on.
Yeah.
And he's 33 now.
Right, okay.
Mustard
Listen, we're going to move. So, listen, all I'm going to say, what a fantastic. Sean Murphy, thank you, big man.
You're welcome, baby.
Big West Ham. My number 3, as always, could be promoted to number 2.
PUSB.
If PUSB players go, if Terry don't get his socks out, Big Alan, Big Geordie Allen. Cheers, pal.
Nice to see you.
Right, just want to say,
Nice
don't
to see
forget,
you.
don't forget, we're in the 3 All Shoes, the only pub shows all the football every single day of the week with Big Pal
The
Jason.
only pub that Webby ain't owned in Tenerife.
Yeah, the only pub. Let's have a look. Hey?
Have you loaned bars?
No. I did own them many years ago. Listen, we've got Atlanta Celtic on tonight. I don't forget Luton, so they're all on there. Every single
He's had 3 in 30 years.
I think so.
Did you know he had a
bunch
bar?
of muppets there. He's even putting Coventry against Luton. One day he will get me in to watch Coventry, but I'm going to be at home watching it.
It's too early for you to get the Heineken, isn't it? It's
I'll
too
be
early.
fighting everybody, and I will be down
yeah.
Thursday night. Will you 3 shut
The
up?
mayor's fight.
I'll be down Thursday night to watch Man United in Webby's Corner, and I'll be down Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock, Man United against West Ham United. We're all coming down.
What's that
Ron,
cup
John, West Ham, John, my son Webby's coming down. We got everybody coming down. It's going to be an absolute crack.
It'll be a laugh.
It'll be a big and can you 2 shut up for 2 seconds while the mayor's talking? And before I go, I want to say a big shout out to Tellboy. He's one of his best pals. I've never met him. He messages me every day. He watches every single vlog I do, whatever. An absolute diamond. And one day we'll meet, big boy.
March.
Eh?
He's booked Angle Beaver in March.
Brilliant. Drinks on me, big man. 100%. What an absolute
Yeah,
diamond.
Huh?
So I'm just going to thank
Drinks on
Jason
it. Is that
and
for all
Julie.
of us?
Is that all of us?
Drinks for everyone or just
yeah.
Tellboy?
Well, you get drinks anyway, don't you? What's the matter with you?
You said drinks all
Yeah, you
right.
don't put your hand in your pocket anyway.
I've got no pockets.
Yeah.
My arms are too
Oh,
long.
shut up.
My arms
you
are
know
too
that.
short.
All I'm going to say is Webby Sports Run here in my manor, in Webby's Corner, in 3 All Shoes, sunny Tenerife. Absolutely love it. It buys me a coffee, don't it? That's all.
Why are you
does.
showing them the Heineken if it buys you a coffee?
Yeah, I'm going to do that now, I think.
You got a Heineken?
They can see the green.
Rough number 1.
Oh,
Rough
shit.
number
Yeah.
1.
Oh, shit,
There you
face,
go.
sure.
You've
Hey,
seen it all now.
look, we got Randall and Hobkirk here, haven't we? You know what I mean? Unbelievable. So all I'm going to say is, for me, Webby, for me,
shots of
pals,
rye coming up in a
quality. And don't forget to watch Saturday morning predictions. That's going to be a cracker. The boys are going to be on. If I let them, we know what we'll do. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe. Webby Sports Radar in my manor, 27 degrees, sunny Tenerife, and I'll see you on the next one. Hope they don't say anything between now and me.
No,
getting
wait.
there.
I just want to wish my granddaughter Avie a happy 3rd birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. I've tried to call you twice this morning. Mum and Dad blank my call. Granddad loves you. Happy birthday. I'll phone you tonight.
Alan, do you want to say hello to anybody before we go?
I'm okay. Good luck, everybody. Have a good day.
Cheers.
Off for now.
Big man, Sean.
Yeah, just everyone that knows me.
Is that it?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
Or 2 of them.
Alright, see ya.
Sure, boy. PUSB. Go on, you Sky Blues. See you later.